In this overcorrupted world, fungus takes over the world. We will encounter things such as villagers, endermen, and zombies. So will you help us save the world in this fungus-filled world and fight against many mobs and upgrade our armor? So we spawned in and noticed we spawned in a spruce biome. So then I decided to look around. But then we noticed we had a book, so we decided to see what was inside of the book. So then we found the mob section. First, there's the chicken stalker, the cow stalker, the enderman stalker, the phantom stalker, the pig stalker, the sheep stalker, the spider stalker, the villager stalker, the zombie, and the infected nest. So then we decided to do the basics of Minecraft. Chop down a tree. So then I made some planks to make a crafting table. And then we decided to explore and look around to see if we could find any of the fungus infected trees or the nest or anything or any signs of the fungus. Then eventually I ran into our first fungus tree. So I decided to examine it. It seemed to be like a big, tall mushroom with fungus sort of leaves and vines. But then my friend saw one of the big mushroom trees that started spreading across the whole forest. Here is where we encounter our first mobs that are infected by the fungus: the cow and the pig. They seemed very aggressive, so we decided not to mess around and try to die or anything, so we just decided to run. And they were chasing us for a while because they seemed very aggressive and determined to do what they're wanting to do. Like, they really wanted to catch up to us and kill us. So we finally lost them and decided that it was time that we make some stone tools. So I made some sticks and a wooden pickaxe and decided I was going to get stone so we could at least have some stone tools just in case we encounter them again and we need something to fight them. So I decided to head out, and then this happened. The forest had already caught up to us and it was spreading fast. And I also saw a new mob, the spider. I had no time to react, so I just got out of there. I didn't know where my friend was or what was happening, so I just decided to beeline it and just get out of there. And on the way, I saw some more mushroom trees. I saw an even bigger one, and this scared me. So we eventually escaped the spreading fungus for a bit, and I decided to kill some mobs and get some sheep's wool to make some beds. And just to get some food, because all this would be important. But then my game started lagging, and then every time I'd hit the cow, it'd be in slow motion. I think this might be a part of the fungus. Every time you're by a tree or something, it slows you down. As you can see, the pig is going in slow motion, and I'm hitting it, and it is falling in slow motion. While killing the sheep, I had noticed there was another spreading forest with a zombie and a chicken, which is weird that the zombie wasn't getting affected by the daylight, which means the fungus can infect them and make them so they don't get affected by daylight, which is very bad because they can roam around at day and night. And then we encountered the chicken. So I killed this cow, and then we wasted no time getting out of there. So then we explored for a bit. And then finally reached our destination, so I finally decided to make some stone tools. And by the time I had finished, it had already turned nighttime. So we had to figure out a plan to where we could stay for the night. So we decided to dig a little hole in the ground and stay there for the night. that long and painful night, it finally turned daytime. So we decided to get out of here, and we needed to find more sheep for more wool to finally make a bed so we don't have to stay up at nighttime because that was painful. So we decided to do some more exploring. Yay. So after a while, I found another sheep. After some more exploring, we found a village and looted the entire thing. And after a while looting, we saw a fungus forest in the distance. So we decided to go check it out. So once we got there, we noticed there were some mobs and a seed-like heart thing in the middle, just like it said in the book. So we decided to check it out. And we noticed whenever you go in that biome, your whole entire screen turns orange. And all these mobs were being very mean. So then I decided to destroy this heart and see what it gave me. Once I destroyed it, it had dropped something. So we decided to head back to the boat and get out of there and check to see what it was because we had gotten what we came for. And it was called fungus flesh, which can be used to craft things such as armor and tools, which we will need those later in the world. So we did some more exploring to find our permanent base. And after a bit of exploring, we found an abandoned nether portal and decided to loot it and then get back on the road to find our base. So after a bit of exploring, we found a nice little place to build our base. It's inside of a cove, and we're going to build over top of this with some dirt and then make a cobblestone box because the fungus will not be able to infect the cobblestones. But we have to turn the entire thing into cobblestone. After a while building, I decided to cook some food and go on a little adventure just to look around and see if the fungus had spread any closer. After some adventuring, it had turned nighttime, and me and my friend had got to a fight with zombies, and he had died. So then I had to finish off the mobs, and then I had to go sleep and pick up his stuff to make sure it didn't despawn so he could get back. So after a while, my friend had gotten back, and I had gave him his stuff. In this first episode, we had learned a lot, but there's plenty we haven't learned yet, and we still need to figure out how to cure the world and save the world. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be seeing you guys in the next episode of Saving the World from the Fungus.